What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're previewing the Argentines taking on the Wallabies this weekend. Tri Nations game number 4, and what a game we have installed for us to look forward to. Last weekend we saw history being made when the Argentines beat the All Blacks for the very first time. 2 weeks ago we saw Australia beating the All Blacks after the week before that they got completely smashed with the record defeat. It's anyone's game. We are seeing it wide open. Normally with the Tri Nations or Rugby Championship, it is predictable. It is New Zealand all the way. Sometimes we'll get South Africa, sometimes Australia, but it's normally New Zealand. Now we get an opportunity of saying could be New Zealand, could well be Australia, and it can even become an opportunity for Argentina to take the title. And what a day in rugby it will be for the great nation of Argentina. But they got Australia to go through first, and Australia are just as hungry. Like I said, at the start of this tournament they got smashed by the All Blacks. Before that, obviously, we saw a 16-all draw, but then the All Blacks did what they do best. They came back in style. But then credit to Australia for holding their own and playing with strong confidence and not going, oh, cheapers, we lost last time. We played these guys. We could get smashed again. They didn't. They went on and won. And it was a cracking game at it. And then, obviously, Argentina hitting this tournament without playing a solid competitive game in over a year since the Rugby World Cup. And they're going bloody well beat the All Blacks. I mean, I think we're all still in shock. But now we've got round 4, and what a round it's going to be. So much to look forward to, a hell of a lot on the line for these two teams, and it's going to be a humdinger. We are playing in Australia, so technically the favour is with the Australians, depending on the amount of numbers of a crowd, but you've got your home ground advantage. You know your home ground, you know how it's like and what to do, handle the conditions. So technically the favour's on you. But that's what we said last week about New Zealand. We thought New Zealand would be the ones to also do that because they are from similar type of territory. But that wasn't the case. We saw Argentina come up and play with confidence, play with determination, play with such heart and soul, and they picked up the great victory. Dave Rennie, the coach, Mario Ledesma, the coach for Argentina, both guys hungry for victory, both guys hungry for an opportunity to get a Tri Nations Cup. Rennie has made 3 changes to his squad. Big news is that he's relied on the veteran Scott Seo to come back into the mix and play as the number 1, replacing the injured player. So it's going to be an interesting one to see how he adapts. We know the history, we know the quality that this guy brings. But for me, it all comes down to the leadership and the role of number 10. Nicolas Sanchez scored all the points last weekend. He was phenomenal. The pressure didn't get to him. Now is the opportunity for both fly-offs to really take on this game and capitalize on the opportunities ahead of them. If they're wanting any sign of a victory, they need to get the points. They need to convert the points. But like I said in the previous video, how do they do this? How are they going to do it? Well, firstly, handling errors. Can't be many. And number 2, discipline needs to be sharp. Because if you're not disciplined in this game, the opponents are going to convert points and get them over. Reece Hodge, big game. How's he going to play it? We'll have to wait and see. Nicolas Sanchez, big game. Is he going to be ready? The question I think everyone's waiting to see is, can Argentina do it twice? Was this a one-hit wonder? Was this a game where they won and we're going to see them unfortunately lose the next week? I personally don't think so. I think there's a different attitude about this Argentine squad. I think they're pumped. I think they're ready. I think they're motivated. And I think they're going to do extremely well in the squad. Mario went with the same squad, the winning squad that took on the All Blacks last week. And it's going to be very interesting. But another point that this comes down to is leadership. Michael Hooper, Pablo Matera. We saw the passion from Pablo last week, how he was defending his team, how he had his team's back, and he's like, we want respect, we want to be earned, we're playing for our country, we're playing for our family, our friends, our fans. there was a lot of passion. Now, Australia and Michael Hooper need to do the exact same thing. They need to bring it to the game. They need to show the passion, the heart. Because I'm telling you, if you're lacking passion in this game on Saturday, Argentina are going to come through because they've definitely got the passion. We saw it in the game. We saw it in the emotion. So it's going to be an absolute cracker. Who do I think is going to win? Well, it's going to be a humdinger of a game. It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be up and down. We're going to see opportunities going left, right, and centre. I think it's going to be, I'm hoping, a try-scoring game. But it's going to come down to discipline. Discipline and handling errors. If the guys keep focused, if the guys keep motivated, then they can do it, whoever it may be. For me personally, I'm going to go with Argentina. I think everyone's going to go on Wallabies. I know the betting statistics are all going at the hands of Australia because it's a home ground advantage. They've got the momentum. And don't get me wrong, they can definitely do it. But there's something about this Argentine squad that makes me quite pumped and excited to see what they have in store for us. I really think it's going to be a very good game. I'm hoping 3 points max. I don't want to see a walk away unless it's quality point scoring at the end there. But I'm excited to see what Sanchez does. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on him on Saturday because of what he's done previously and the success he achieved. And I think the pressure is going to be on Pablo Matera. They need to keep calm. The penalties that they gave away last week was too many. They need to keep discipline. Australia need to work on their handling errors. If they could both click those marks, tick them off, it's going to be a cracking game this weekend. I don't want to see cards. I don't want to see too many penalties. I want to see a good ref game with quality rugby, skillfulness, tries, and good quality tackles. This game has so much potential and I'm really excited for it. Best of luck to both teams. It's anyone's game really. I'm just going on a prediction thinking this could be Argentina's time. There's a buzz in the air and I think it could be towards Argentina. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.